Hello, everybody. Welcome to an oasis of speed here in Clearwater, Florida. It is Showtime Drag Strip, and Showtime is the key word because we've got a great one today. I'm talking about unique motorcycles you probably won't see at any other drag race. A bunch of MTO9s, FZ07s, nitrous scooters, even quads. Guys, I'm almost at a loss for words. A 12-inch front wheel, a 13-inch rear wheel. Emil, what in the world makes a man wake up and say, I want to drag race a nitrous oxide scooter?
I'm just having fun.
Biggest question. I know it's fun. What is it like to hit top speed on this thing?
Like 90 miles something.
Is it scary at all?
Oh, yeah.
So what keeps you doing it?
Feel good.
It feels good. Tell me a little bit more about some of the features on here and some of the obstacles you had to overcome. Tell me a little bit more about the build.
It's a simple build. You just bigger piston, valve, stem, springs, and just bottom.
Well, it is cool. You be safe today. And guys, I want to know honestly in the comments, how many people have the courage to hit 90, 100 miles an hour on this scooter? Did I mention you'll see a few things that are a little different? One, I love it, but I have one question. Why drag race a scooter?
I don't know, something different. Change the engine, put in a jet ski engine, and there we go.
Now here's one thing that amazes me though. You don't have Hayabusa brakes or wheels, small little wheel in the front. This thing must be a handful. What's it like to go fast on this?
This one, yesterday, the best ET 729, but a little problem, but now today maybe going around like 70, 71 or more.
Well, I don't know too much Spanish, but I do know muy loco. So absolutely, you keep it safe today, guys. The new generation is here. I'm here with Carlos. You have got a wild machine here. What is it like to ride this 500cc monster?
It feels good. You know, 5 seconds on an 80 mile is crazy, and the 60 foots we do on these kind of benches is like 120, 119, 122. So this is amazing.
Well, thank you very much. You are brave, that is for sure. This sport is changing. This sport is evolving. Well, let's see what else we can find that's really cool. talked so much about this next generation, this young crop of racers, but maybe it's just a return to the old ways. What's old is new again. I'm here with a very young man, my main man, Tom. You are 71. Happy birthday. You've been doing this since a lot of these kids were born on your two-stroke. What do you think about this new wave bringing the two-strokes back out?
Well, I think it's great. I mean, it's an opportunity for them to show what these two-strokes can do.
What I think is so cool is this is a bike from the 70s. We saw the two-strokes kind of go out of style. Now they're coming back in, and I'm seeing a lot of the kids looking at your bike like, what is that? That thing's cool. What's that mean to you?
Oh, that's the best feeling in the world when they come up and ask me what it is.
What are the biggest changes you have seen in the sport of motorcycle drag racing over the years?
Money. You got to have money to race. You got to have big money, and you got to have sponsors,
So what we're seeing out here is people aren't going top fuel racing, people aren't going pro street racing. They're taking scooters and mini bikes and modifying them. What's your impression of what you're seeing?
I think it's great, because it gives little kids the opportunity to ride these things, so they can make the decision on whether they want to move up or not.
It's cool. Happy birthday to you once again, 71 years young. And guys, it doesn't matter if you have a John Force budget or $20 in your pocket. You're welcome here. Let's keep this sport alive. Well, guys, I mentioned how the sport is changing. I mentioned you're going to see a lot of unique custom creations. My man Raul is here from 4K Cycles. Raul, you take a Yamaha FZ07 engine, you take a Suzuki DRZ dirt bike chassis, and you end up with this custom Frankenstein. How does this happen?
So, man, basically what happened was one of my employees at the shop, we part out bikes. That's one of the things that we do. We sell used and new parts. The engine was on a roller crate, and he just put it right next to the bike for a second, and I looked at it, and I was caught up the chassis. 30 minutes later, man, we were doing it. It took us a week to do the build, and then we already had the bike for almost maybe 2 years now, and now we did some changes. Now we're doing it for the track. We have a TMR USA swing arm. We build in those swing arm custom. We build them in-house. Basically it's a team. It's three of us. We have the other two guys out there, Black Tux Motorsports and Team Moya and 4K Cycles.
Tell me a little bit about this group and how they came together like this.
So, it was an idea that we had to do the event. That's one of the things. Our tradition in Puerto Rico, it's real big. We are real big into racing. That's like, basically, we get a lawnmower and we make it fast. We want everything to be fast.
I love it, man. Thanks for what you do. And guys, like I've said many times, I'm in favor of anything that keeps drag racing alive. It may not be that funny bike from the 80s. It may not be that stretched Hayabusa that we've seen a million times, but it's cool, it's unique, and it's keeping motorcycle drag racing alive. Well, guys, was that cool or what? I told you I was going to show you some wild, unique bikes. I want to hear from you down below, too. What do you think about this new wave of motorcycle drag racing, and what ideas do you have for a crazy build? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Are you like me and say anything that keeps motorcycle drag racing alive is a good thing? Give these fearless riders a share. Big thanks goes out to AB3 Visuals. I'm Jack Corbella from Cycle Drag. Get your shirt on Cycle Drag Facebook. Subscribe to Cycle Drag YouTube. And if there's anything fast motorcycles, we're in. Cycle Drag rolls on.